Hi, it's Mary White again for the West Seattle Thriftway, and this week on the Focus on Fresh, we're going to be focusing on olive oil. They've got a great selection at the Thriftway, and this one, well, this is the one I love. It's the Costa d'Oro, the Gold Coast. It's from Italy, and it's a wonderful olive oil. Let me show you. It's light enough so that you can use it for baking, which we're going to do today, but it's also got enough flavor and enough heft so that you could, dip your bread in it, use it for marinades. It's great for vinaigrettes, all that stuff. But I want to show you, look how green and beautiful and fruity that is. You can get these California olive oils, Spanish, but I really like this Italian. Look at the color. So what we're going to do with this cake is use olive oil in it because it's a wonderful leavening agent and it's really, really good for you. It's heart healthy, it's full of good stuff, good fats, right? And with this cake, what's going to make it really, really delicious, as well as the olive oil, is all the other stuff they're going to put with it. Oranges, we've got a mix here of, the flour, the baking soda, the baking powder, all that stuff. And then we've got sugar. We've got a really interesting combination of whole milk, orange juice, orange zest, and then just because I like it, we have toasted almonds. So first thing you do is you got to get the eggs really, really foamy. And what's going to help with that is when you bake, have your eggs at room temp. Very important. So we're just going to toss them in here, we're going to whip them up, and they're going to put in the sugar. So we've got our room temperature eggs. You put two of your eggs in your mixing bowl. Now this is what's really cool about this cake, because when you mix in the eggs and the sugar and everything, it makes it really, really light, and you'll see. So you want the eggs to be lemon yellow, and as they're getting whisked up, slowly add in your sugar. 2 cups of sugar. And I use raw sugar just because it's not so harsh and it's actually a little bit better for you. And this whole process, you guys, is going to take you about 6 minutes. But the foamier and the lighter you can get the egg mixture, the more delicious your cake is going to be. This has been beating for about 6 minutes, and you can see how light it is and see the ribbons. That's what you want, because that shows you that the egg and the sugar are all combined. And now it gets really fun, because what you do next, you've got all your dry ingredients mixed together. Put about 1/3 of those in, okay? And then half of your wet ingredients. Now the wet ingredients, of course, are our milk, our delicious olive oil, orange juice, orange zest. So this is all blended, and I gotta tell you that olive oil really makes a pretty cake batter. Now I like toasted almonds in this. I think almonds and orange goes together really well. So half a cup of toasted almonds, and toasting them really brings out the flavor too. It gets the oils kind of activated and makes it even more delicious. Oh, look, I'm dripping. Anyway, so we got this all mixed up, all beat together, and we're just going to pour it into our prepared pan. Now, the one surefire way to make sure your cake does not stick, parchment paper, greased and floured. Your cake will never stick. Parchment paper is your friend. So here we go. Just going to pour this batter right in here. So we've got our cake all nice and settled in the parchment-lined pan. The thing that'll help you when you're baking is just do that a couple times. It'll take out any air bubbles that might be in your mixture. Now we pop it in a 375 oven. Oh, that smells so good. But the minute you put it in, turn it down to 350, okay? Any of the oils at the West Seattle Thriftway are not only good for the vinaigrettes and the salads and the marinades, but I'm telling you guys, olive oil in your baking, it's really going to make you a better baker, and it's really good for you. So look at our cake, isn't it cool? And just because I love you so much, I'm going to take a bite and make sure it's okay. So, oh yeah, oh, the orange, the olive oil, the oranges, the almonds, they've all really combined to make something absolutely delicious. For this recipe, for the olive oil cake, you can go to westseattlethriftway.com, the recipe's on the website, or go to my website, thepantryraid.com. You can find the recipe there too. But I'm telling you guys, olive oil cake, it's your new best friend. I have to eat some now. See ya.